Hey everyone, and welcome to another Warframe video. Finally, my neighbour has managed to shut his music up long enough for me to actually be able to record. So, yeah. It's about time. So, basically, I've been doing a lot of farming for my arcanes recently. And I really wanted to sort of take you through the route that I've been using for, like, my wisp farming, basically, because I see a lot of people talking about farming of wisps and that sort of thing. So I really wanted to just do one of these sort of like on-the-fly videos, just taking you through sort of the route that I use for my wisp farming, basically. So as you can see, we started off going to Lungfish Lake, then we went to those two there. Head over to this pond. Sometimes there's a few along this bank. As we're headed to the next area, I'll talk a little bit about my build. Like, there's nothing special about my next build, to be very, very honest with you. It's maximum loot detector, really. It's so we've got loot detector on the aura. We've got I can't even remember the name. Thief's Wit, I think, is the mod for the actual Warframe itself, and then Animal Instinct on my Helios. So as you can see, we found one there at that little lake. So carry on along here, and we see on the top of the map, there's these little lakes down here. Now these two sometimes have them at. This wasn't a place I checked very often, or I didn't used to check them very often, but I have actually found some down there recently, so I have basically started checking those. It is now on my route. It didn't used to be, but it is now. And then we just sort of head all the way along the lake. Now, I know that a lot of people will have their own routes for this. A lot of people are going to have, like, different ways of doing them. A lot of people are going to use Arcwings, things like the Itzal. So, which you can do, but, you know, personally, and this is definitely a personal preference thing, hey, here's another one, is, I think I have more control over the, over myself and over the route and over the farm if I have like full control over myself rather than trying to rely on the Arcwing. So it's just a personal preference thing, but it's something that I like. So we head up to these little pools up here. Sometimes there can be some along this little bit of water up here, but it doesn't appear to be any this time. Then we head back all the way back down. Now, I know the other thing that you can do for movement is to drop into your operator and start doing this. But as you can see, when I'm in operator mode, I actually lose the loot detector. So you're actually going to miss out on a whole bunch of things if you do that. The only time I do sometimes do it is here along the river, because like I've already scouted that. Like I've already gone one way up the river, so I really don't need to worry about that from here. So we're going to head down to back down to the lake, head along to the left-hand side. Now, because we've got such a long range on our loot detector, as you can see, we're actually almost pretty much catching the other side of the lake. So when you start getting to, like, here, you start actually looking along the other side of the lake. So you can see that that iridite over there is getting picked up. And we just head all the way along. It's actually been a really poor run for some reason. I don't know why we haven't got very many at all. I usually do this around dawn or dusk. You know, or during the night. Like, the whole night is usually, like, what I find. So dawn, dusk, and night I have definitely found to be the best for farming. So, once we've done there, we just head up to the little pool. And then basically we just head back to Cetus. Because then what you do is you go back into Cetus and then you refresh the thing. So what we'll do is we'll just do that once the doors open. Okay, it's a little bit of an off-the-cuff video today, just because I didn't really have anything else planned. My Sarin video kind of got a bit put to one side because of more Sarin changes that are going to be coming. So we got 6 on that run. That's not great, but yeah. So we head back out again. But yeah, like I say, more Sarin changes are coming that Pablo confirmed on Twitter. Which kind of makes the ridiculous amount of hours of testing I put into testing her completely irrelevant, but hey. it's just one of those things. It's just the life of a content creator. Sometimes things change very, very rapidly, so just one of those things. So we got absolutely nothing over there this time. So we're at Lungfish Lake. Go to the right-hand side of these two first. Like, you can pretty much tell what is a wisp and what's not just by like the like sort of location on the map. This one is usually going to be a Maprico tree and an Iridite formation, but sometimes it can be a wisp. Very, very rarely. But I'd still check it like on the way through, because you might as well. Like, it's there to be checked. So jump straight across. Absolutely nothing there. Head over to this next thing. So basically, it's just a case of just going in, doing this over and over again. You do the route, head back into Cetus, which basically refreshes the instance, and then you just come back out again. And then you just do this over and over again. It's pretty much how I farm all of my stuff. So, and I find it pretty effective. I am running you probably noticed I am running a double resource booster right now. I'm not running the trance booster though, so this actually could be more effective and more efficient with a chance booster. I wonder if we'll get one down here this time. No, not this time. We've got Maprico up here somewhere. There we go. So I tend to try and like grab as much like Maprico and all that stuff on the route as well. And a lot of the time along the water, you'll see a lot of the blue gems. So I'll often stop and actually grab those blue gems, especially if it's like, yeah, it's only the blue ones I grab though now. I don't grab the red ones because I really hate trying to find the red ones on the rocks for a start. But also I just don't really need them. It's always the gems you need. Like, you'll be able to get more than enough of the red gem stuff very, very easily and very, very quickly. Especially if you stick a double XP or not double XP, or a double drop or a double resource booster on. So yeah, unfortunately I actually missed the night, like just missed the night. So yeah, this would actually be way more effective if it was dawn or dusk, but it's unfortunately not, because I just missed the night. I'm grabbing what time I can to record because my neighbor has finally let me do something. Back down here we go. Right, we know there's nothing down here. We know there's nothing along the river, so let's just operator it along. I forgot to drop into my operator earlier, so I don't have my full operator energy. We do now. There we go. Nice and easy. So I'm actually going to be. I'm very interested to hear what your routes are and like your strats in the comments. I'm very, very interested, because everyone's got their own way of doing this thing. Everyone's got their quirks, their little tricks and tips to try and do it, and I'd be very interested to see what those are, and for you guys to pass them on to other people that might be having problems, you know, farming the wisps and whatever. This one I really should have known wasn't a wisp. That was way too far from the water. But like, you can usually tell because of the proximity to the water whether it's a wisp or not. Just leave these guys without any ships, because I mean like that. So yeah, that was an even poorer run than the first one. Like I say, dawn or dusk is really the best time to do it. That's what I found anyway. But yeah. So that's pretty much going to end the video. It's just a quick little sort of update video plus talk of like how I do my wisp farming. I've been doing a lot of stuff for my like Zor arcanes and stuff, so that's mostly why I'm farming wisps right now. But yeah, so let me know what your strategies are in the comments below, and I shall have more videos coming out soon, hopefully on Sarin rework. How many reworks are we up to now? I have no idea. So yeah, more videos coming very, very soon. But for now, many thanks for watching, and I shall catch you in the next one.